So what truly is the best version of Madden 23 to purchase? Is it the standard edition? Is it the all Madden edition? Well, in today's video, I got you covered with the answer to that question. Alright, so let's get started. Now, the decision you guys are probably making at home is you're wondering whether or not it's worth it to spend the extra $30 to get some additional perks for Madden Ultimate Team. And what I'm going to do in the video is I'm going to go through each of those perks you're going to be getting with the all Madden edition and talk about whether or not they're worth it for the type of Madden player that you are. And then hopefully by the end of the video, you guys have a pretty clear distinction as to what the differences are between the two games and whether or not you should be getting the all Madden edition or simply going with the standard edition based on how you play Madden. So like I said before, fellas, let's start it off by talking about the most important difference between these two games. And I think probably the most important difference is the price. Of course, as you guys can see, a standard edition, if you guys are buying in America, which is where I'm assuming most of you guys are, as you may or may not know, I live in an igloo and I drink maple syrup for breakfast, so I'm in Canada. That's why prices are a little bit higher, because I'm in Canadian dollars. But like I was saying, for those of you guys that live in America, which is I want to say almost all you guys that watch my videos, the standard edition is going to be selling for 70 USD. The all Madden edition is going to be selling for 100 USD. So that right there is a difference of $30. And basically what I'm going to be doing in the video is I'm going to be talking about whether or not these upgrades you're going to be getting from the standard edition to the all Madden edition are worth $30 or simply not. Oh yeah, and quick tip right here, fellas, if you guys want to get a secret discount on Madden 23, I made a video talking about that. I'll leave it linked in the description. I would definitely recommend you watch that to literally save money before you buy this game. Everyone should be getting that discount, so watch that video to make sure you get it. It's linked in the description. Alright, so getting back on track right here, fellas, let's take a look at the differences between the two games. We already know the difference is going to be $30 in price, but what are the difference in benefits that you're getting with the all Madden? And on the screen right here is a handy dandy chart that's going to be very helpful and show us the difference between the two games. So to start with, let's kind of just take a look at some of the similarities, see what you're getting in both games. So in both games, you're going to be getting some strategy items to start the year off, you're going to be getting some all Madden gear, and you're going to be getting 2 Ultimate Team Elite players, an offensive card and a defensive card. Now, of course, that's the same on the standard edition, that's the same on all Madden. But now what I want to do is take a look at some of the perks you're going to be getting if you get the all Madden edition over the standard edition. And the first one right here is going to be some exclusive early access challenges that are available on the all Madden edition. That sounds pretty decent, that sounds alright. Now, another thing you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting dual entitlement, fellas. Now, dual entitlement, what this is going to do is it's going to allow you guys to get Madden 23 for free if you upgrade your console. So let's say, for example, you got a PlayStation 4 right now and you guys are playing Madden 23. Well, then maybe later in the year, maybe in December, maybe in January, if you upgrade to a PS5, you can download Madden 23 for free on that console. Now, that's helpful depending on what type of player you are. If you know you're upgrading your console and you know you're going to want to get Madden on your old console and your new console, that's an awesome feature. That in itself is going to make it worth it to get the all Madden edition if you're in that situation. But if you're like me, you got a PS5 or maybe you got a PS4 and you know you're not going to be upgrading anytime soon, well, that's not that helpful. Now, next up, we got a couple other kind of cool features, you could say, one of which is going to be 3-day early access with the all Madden edition. But fellas, that is not even necessarily true. As you can see, it says 3-day early access is only available with the all Madden edition, but that's simply not true. There's also kind of a unique little way you guys can get early access on the standard edition, but of course, you guys better believe I made a video on that earlier. I will leave it linked in the description. If you are thinking of getting the standard edition and you want early access for free, it's something everyone can do. You can save money, you can get early access. I will leave a video linked in the description where I talk about that as well. So if you're in the standard edition boat, I would definitely recommend you check that one out, because what it's going to do is it's going to give you 3-day early access even if you buy the standard edition, and it's going to be free as well. So of course, that will be linked down below in the description. So I'm not even going to say 3-day early access is a benefit of all Madden. You can get it on standard, you could get it for free by watching my video, so that's not even something you're going to be getting for that extra $30. Now, next up, we got a couple of other pretty cool points. One is going to be 4,600 Madden points. Now, that is pretty solid. As you guys can see right here, if I were to go ahead and maybe buy some Madden points for my account, 4,600 Madden points is going to cost you about $40. So that in itself is a pretty good deal, because as you guys can see right here, let's say, for example, I knew I was going to buy Madden points when the game released, and I wanted to get up to like 4,600 Madden points. Well, that would cost me about 40 USD. And as you know, you only got to pay $30 for the upgrade to get to all Madden edition. So you're basically spending $30 for $40 worth of points right there. That's not a bad deal. And then the final kind of cool aspect that's available with the all Madden edition, if you guys purchase before July 22nd, is you're going to be getting a pack in Madden Ultimate Team that is called an all Madden Team Elite player pack. Now, originally when I saw this, I was like, okay, that probably isn't that amazing, but taking a deeper dive, it is one of 4 87 overall players to help your team. Now, 87 overall cards are incredibly beneficial at the start of of Madden. So that right there is another pretty good boost. Okay, so now that we know about the differences, what version of Madden should you guys be getting? And I'll start it off right here by going over the people that should be getting all Madden Edition 100%. Now, these are the two categories of people that 100% should be getting all Madden. Now, the first one is going to be people that know they are upgrading their console throughout Madden 23 season. As you guys can see, you get dual entitlement with the all Madden Edition, which essentially is going to mean you only got to buy the game once if you upgrade. As we get a big pull right here, who's it going to be? A 95 Kingsley and Agbare. I'm not sure if that's even how you say his name. But yeah, if you know you're going to be using that dual entitlement, it's worth it to get all Madden. It's cheaper to buy the game and spend those extra $30 than buy the game once on PS4 and once on PS5. So that group of people, 100% get all Madden. Now, additionally, if you know you're going to be spending any money whatsoever on Madden 23, if you know you're spending money on the game, it is worth it to get the all Madden Edition. As you guys know, as I was showing you before, the points are typically going to be costing you. If you wanted to get 4,600 points, that would typically cost you $40. Now, of course, right here, when we make this upgrade from standard to all Madden, you're only paying $30 for $40 worth of points. So if you know you're going to be spending money on the game, there's simply no reason why you shouldn't be getting the all Madden Edition. Not to mention, you're getting all those other perks. You're getting some exclusive solos. That's pretty decent to start your team off. And you're also going to be getting that 87 overall player if you order within the next 4 days. So those two categories of people, it's simple. Get the all Madden Edition. You're going to be saving yourself money. You're going to be getting good value. But here's where it starts to get a little bit dicey. Are you a no money spent player like me? You don't spend any money on Madden, or maybe you only spend like $5 to $10. Maybe that's just some PlayStation gift cards that you get for your birthday. If you're in that situation, what versions did you get? That's where it starts to get a little bit challenging. But you know what's not very challenging, fellas? Scrolling down and dropping a like on the video. Obviously, you don't have to, but I'd appreciate it if you scroll down, drop a like. It takes you like 1 or 2 seconds, helps out my channel a ton. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. Okay, now getting back to the question I just posed, should a no money spent player scoop up all Madden or standard? Now, personally, I would say you can honestly do just fine on the standard edition of this game. I would probably recommend that most of you guys probably go standard if you're a no or low money spent player. The only major difference is going to be the Madden points, which of course, those are pretty good. Those are good for your team. That's going to help you out, but you're spending $30 to get those, and I don't really feel like you're going to be that behind the ball when it comes to team building if you don't end up scooping up the all Madden edition. If you guys pick up the standard edition, you're going to be in a just fine situation as a no money spent guy. Of course, you're going to be losing out on some points. Maybe you lose out on some solo challenges, but there's nothing in there that's that amazing on the all Madden edition. Back in the day, in the past couple of Maddens, you used to honestly get a ton of value in packs, which would help out your team a ton. You'd be getting a lot of coins by getting the all Madden edition, but this year, it's not really the same. It's a little bit worse, in my opinion, when it comes to the pre-order offers for all Madden. But personally, for me, I am going to be going with all Madden. Of course, I have a no money spent team on this game, but I do want to start off my account right. I want to make sure I can make some good videos for you guys, have some flexibility with those points to maybe open up some packs to start the year off. But then, of course, after that, I will be no money spent. I think you are still considered no money spent if you get the all Madden edition. I don't think the version of the game determines whether or not you're NMS. I think no money spent is basically just like not spending money once the game has come out. But yeah, I would say most people, if you're no money spent, standard will work for you. If you're planning on spending money on the game, just get the all Madden. There's no reason not to. If you want dual entitlement, get all Madden. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Check out those 2 videos linked in the description. They're really helpful to get you a deal on Madden, and if you're getting standard, you can play early as well for free. So check both of those out. I'm out. Peace.